We go to the WNBA, and no, it's not about Caitlin Clark.
Why?
WNBA champion and gold medal winner Diana Taurasi.
Who?
On a new Prime special.
We don't give a fuck.
Talks about communism.
Hold up.
Bitches about money.
Wait a minute.
And says that janitors make more than she does.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm Jazz Berganzo on this. Ms. Taurasi, janitors perform a service.
That is true.
You play basketball.
Damn!
But it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Thursday. I'm sorry, mixing days up. Anyway, we're going to jump into sports. WNBA to be exact. So, of course, anytime you mention the WNBA, you mention Caitlin Clark. You mention Caitlin Clark, you mention WNBA. Anybody's watching the WNBA is because of Caitlin Clark. So, and so forth and so on. But, of course, recently has been, green dildos being tossed on the court. Well, like I said, the jokes just write themselves. But not here to talk about Caitlin Clark. Not necessarily. Because the last time we saw her, she was at an All-Star game along with her compadres, and they were wearing t-shirts of propaganda. Pay me now or pay me what you owe me. Speaking of propaganda, Diana Taurasi, who is a WNBA legend in her own right, multiple champion, multiple gold medal winner, she's got a new Prime special where she talks about communism, bitches about money, and then says janitors make more than she does. Seems like she's got a chip on her shoulder for some reason. And here we go. This comes out of Outkick. WNBA legend Diana Taurasi's absurd rant mocks league pay, janitors, and America. Here we go again. It's one thing for a former WNBA player to gripe about pay. It's another to take a cheap shot at janitors in the complaint, which made Diana Taurasi's time to pay up rant lack a ton of self-awareness and sense. Taurasi, the retired WNBA star, went on an off-tirade featured in a clip from her upcoming Prime Video documentary set to be released on Thursday, whining about playing overseas and earning more from communists than America. The janitor in the arena makes more than me, Taurasi scoffed, slamming WNBA salaries, wow, couldn't get that out, as pitiful low. The promo clip for Taurasi's Prime Video docuseries likely padded her wallet, added more irony to her pay complaints.
I'm the best player in the world, and I have to go to a communist country to get paid like a capitalist.
Playing in Europe during the WNBA's off-season, these women were going for 7 or 8 months. They were chasing their value.
One time I came back and I was like, man, my parents have just gotten older, and I've missed a big part of it. We weren't making that much money, so generational wealth was coming from going to Russia every year. Now we have to come back home and get paid nothing to play in a harder league in worse conditions against the best competition in the world. The fucking janitor at the arena made more than me.
Oh my! Taurasi also threw an absurd tangent about earning more in a communist country and conveniently forgetting her league's lagging revenue. I'm the best player in the world. I have to go to a communist country to get paid like a capitalist, she said. We weren't making that much money, generational wealth, Russia every year. Now we come home, get nothing, play in a tougher league, worse conditions, against the best competition. Russia's economy is not considered communist. And despite a record-breaking 2024 season, where viewership and attendance and merchandise sales, the WNBA hemorrhaged $50 million last year, even with the great Caitlin Clark at the helm. In its 29 season history, the league has never turned a profit. Who's subsidizing the women's league? The men's league. Let's keep it moving. Fueled by Caitlin Clark's popularity, the WNBA committed $50 million over 2 years to a chartered flight program, furthering straining its budget. Amid a popularity boom, largely thanks to Caitlin Clark, WNBA players and figures have amplified their pay protests. While at the 2025 All-Star Game, players donned the "Pay Us What You Owe Us" t-shirts during warm-ups, doubling down on their demands. WNBA pays players pocket just close to 10% of the league's revenue compared to the NBA's 50% split. These escalating calls for higher pay loom over the CBA talks, with a potential lockout looming if the WNBA Players Association don't strike a new deal by October of 25. The WNBA is in a unique position to either take off or crash and burn after going all in with the next generation of talent. The fact of the matter is that when you compare the women's pay to the men's pay, it's night and day. Women on average are getting paid $76,000 a season. Caitlin Clark is probably getting paid the most only because she's subsidized by her Nike contract, as is another of the women in the league. Unlike the men, who are getting these huge contracts along with their sneaker contracts, shirts, merch, what have you. That funnels through the league and goes to them. The women are not getting that advantage. But the thing is that when you, as a women's league, have never turned a profit in your 29-year existence, and you're solely being funded by the men's league, it says a lot. Even with Caitlin Clark, even with back-to-back years of attendance records, merchandise sales, sold out arenas, it doesn't matter. One player cannot do it all. Just like we saw in the men's league early on. You had Dr. J carry the league for so long. In come Magic and Bird, all of a sudden the league just flips, goes on its head, and the league sees a resurgence. Here comes Michael, and now the league becomes global. That's what you have Caitlin Clark. You have a global-like player in Caitlin Clark, a la like Jordan. But the thing is that the league hates her so much because she's so good, because she's so white. That's a problem. And that's the league's problem. That's the women's league problem. And the women are always going to have this problem until they come to the decision, until they come to an epiphany to say, hey, guess what? Caitlin Clark is the straw that stirs the drink of the WNBA, and we have to capitalize on it. And until you do, you're going to continue to get bitches and bitching like Taurasi and others. That's all you got to get. Complaint, complaint, complaint. Nag, nag, nag. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.